وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. Al-Baqarah verses 11 to 12. And when it is said to them, do not cause corruption on the earth, they say, we are only reformers. Indeed, it is they who are the corruptors, but they do not perceive. These verses present a deeply profound reality about both the individual and society, a reality in which a person loses the distinction between their actions and the true nature of those actions. From a social perspective, when people are told not to spread corruption on earth, some immediately claim that they are actually reformers. However, the real issue is not what they are saying, but what they believe about themselves. They begin to label wrong actions as good, and this is precisely the point where corruption begins. Philosophically, this reflects a deep form of self-deception. A human being does not merely act, they also construct justifications for their actions. They do not necessarily change the truth itself, but rather reshape its meaning within their own perception. In this way, they can commit wrongdoing while still feeling that they are right. This condition has dangerous consequences for society. When lies are called wisdom, deception is seen as intelligence, injustice is labeled as necessity, then words lose their true meanings. A line between reform and corruption disappears, and society gradually becomes hollow from within. These verses also highlight that the real problem is not just in actions, but in perception. When a person loses the awareness that they are doing wrong, the door to reform closes. That is why it is said, they do not perceive. Ultimately, this message brings us back to self-reflection. Are we truly on the path of reform, or have we simply labeled our desires as reform? A society begins to collapse when people do not merely distort the truth, but start redefining it, until even their own wrongdoing appears to them as righteousness.